What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. All right, man. So we got Coach Prime's press conference heading into week 4. Man, we have Jackson State versus Valley State on the menu this weekend. So we are about to check out his press conference, and we finna see what he had to say. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's get it.
Played a great game on Saturday. Came out a little rough in the first half. Went in the halftime and made some key adjustments, and we came out and played the type of football that we're accustomed to playing, the type of dominant football that we're accustomed to playing. We look forward to this opportunity to play against one of our dear friends, Coach Dancy from Mississippi Valley, and it's going to be a task, regardless of the record and what it may indicate. He's going to have those guys ready to play football. He always does. They know us, we know them. It should be a great game, great home game as well.
Okay. I know what Coach Prime's doing, and I know Coach Dancy is his boy. I know it is. But he knows for sure that Jackson State ain't the same team from last year. Like, they're not. Like, I think they have the players are bigger, stronger, faster. They gotten more weapons, and you gonna have that go up against a team who's 0-3, who's been struggling all year against teams that Jackson State might beat by double digits. Valley State lose to those same 3 teams, and it's like, I don't know how Valley State scores a point. I don't know how they score a point in this game. I don't know. Like, they're gonna have to have a blown coverage, or somebody not, or Jackson State gonna have to play down to the competition and just be sleepwalking. I don't know, but it's gonna be rough.
I admire him. I pray for him. I love him dearly as a brother. I wish I could help him even more. So with the tribulations and trials that he has there in Mississippi Valley.
Yeah.
But we got to get on the field. You know, no matter how fond I am of him for those 3 hours, we got to play dominant.
And you know what? Me hearing that, I'm gonna take some things back. I think he's gonna blow him out, but I think he's gonna let his foot off the gas just a little bit. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like how it was against Grambling. I don't think that. Like, I don't even think it's gonna be like FAMU. Like, I think they're gonna blow him out, but they're not gonna score as many points. Like, they're gonna run the ball more because he is very good friends with Coach Dancy. And I don't think he's gonna try and stick it to him like he did with the other coaches. I don't think he's gonna do that. But I do believe he is gonna show some type of compassion for Coach Dancy if it does get ugly. So that's just my feelings on it.
Not whatsoever. We just want to go out there and play the type of football that we're accustomed to playing. And we're trying our best to put together 2 halves of consistency. The word of the week is consistency. And that's what we want to be. Consistent in practice, in games, and every aspect of our team. Consistency. Well, we have been able to come out with a great start. We're often having a lackluster performance in the first half, and I'm trying to analyze everything as a coach and figure it out to see how we can better our first halves, because I don't know what's going on. Then we get in the halftime, we make the adjustments, and we talk to them the way they need to be spoken to, and they come out soaring. So we just gotta try to
I don't know what it is either.
First half as best as we can, a little better than what we've been doing. Well, it's not a lot of changing that we're doing, but the coordinators are still great. It's just doing the little things right, and that's come from personnel, not the coaches. The coaches are calling great games. They're putting them in a position to make plays, but one missed block there, a fumble here, a fumble there, blown coverage here, bad route there. We just got to get those things correct if we want to be great. Miles Gaddy is playing his butt off, although he didn't register a sack this past weekend, but he's playing his butt off.
Now Gaddy look good.
Linebackers in Auburn's playing their butts off in the middle, and Cam on the back end, my God.
Craig.
Consistency for us.
Yes, sir.
He stepped on this campus. He was that for me in high school, so I know him well, and I know what he's capable of. With that being said, we're still playing dominant football on that side of the ball, and we're still missing 3 starters. So we can't wait to get those guys back in the realm and see how much more dominant we can be on that side of the ball. Practice at a certain pace, at a certain speed, at a certain ferocity. Like, we just got to go get it, man. We got to want it daily, and it starts in practice.
Game speed, dog.
There's no injury update. They'll be coming around the mountain when they come.
Let me just say this, right? Because, mind y'all, I was sitting on the home side. So, I was paying close attention to Shiloh and Travis. Travis looks like he's going to be out for a minute. I'll say another 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. I don't see Travis going out there anytime soon. Like, the way he was walking, like he looked like he was limping damn near the entire time. But I think with Shiloh, I think he'll be good in about a week. Maybe next week or so, I think he'll be good. But in terms of Travis, I don't know. I think it'll be a while for him. So I mean, look, it's just my personal opinion. For me, looking at how I saw him walk on the sideline, he don't look like he's going to be healthy anytime soon. So, I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm giving it 3 weeks. I'm giving it two at the least. At the least, I'm giving it 2 weeks. But it's going to be a minute before Travis come back.
Dallas, been Dallas.
Ooh, that boy Dallas, boy.
A lot more.
That boy Dallas.
Dallas is a darn pro, man. He's a pro. The way he approaches practice, the way he approaches games, the way he takes care of his body, the way he gets his treatment. He's never late to anything, always on time or early.
I like that.
Dallas never complains. Dallas is a pro. He's the kind of guy when he have a drop, cool, we good, because I know you're going to make that up. He's that kind of kid, and I'm proud of him. This
I like
kid,
that. I like that.
I think he's changed the face of the offense.
Yes, sir.
We're not just a drop-back passing team. We can turn around and hand that thing off and be just as potent. I mean, I think he's gone over 100 in the last 2 weeks. Probably would have went for 100 in the first week if we had started him. But he earned it. He earned the job, and he's doing a phenomenal job, and he's a banker. He's something to deal with because when he gets to the second level, there's not too many defensive backs want to see that coming.
Hey, and that's why there were so many Jackson State fans campaigning to get him because, and I think it was kind of a rumor from even before he went to West Virginia. I think it was rumored that he wanted to go to Jackson State, and he ended up going to West Virginia. And then once we saw that he entered the transfer portal again, then I think, me personally, I think it was a no-brainer that he was going. And so, because he was literally the offense for Delaware State. It was either him or nobody else. For him being the best running back in the MEAC and then to come to Jackson State and then him, I think he's personally, he's been the best running back in the SWAC so far this year. He's been an absolute godsend, which a lot of us knew that he would be because he's been dominant, nothing short of dominant. And now their offense is literally balanced because of him. Like because of him, like I think they literally changed their offense because of that. Like now their offense is that much dangerous.
He practices this way.
Yeah.
When you see it in practice, you know you're going to see it at the game. So the thing about it, you got to see it in practice before you even have an opportunity to see it in the game. So what we see in the game and what you see in the game is what we see in practice consistently.
That boy tough.
And he's a great kid, by the way. He's a great, humble kid. If we did a lineup when they didn't have no jerseys on, you wouldn't be able to pick him out from a lineup because he's really nonchalant, low key. But when you say hut, he gonna go get it, and I love that about him. Well, I can't count that the first season, the first spring. I can't count that as a season. I didn't know them; they didn't know me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like playing pickup football.
That first year didn't count.
Guys in the locker room, they probably didn't know the shape of a darn football and the nuances of the game. We did what we did. I think we split 500. We won. I think 3 lost 3. I was thankful we didn't have to play the last game. So these are totally different individuals. These guys that we have in this locker room now, they have a burning desire to make it to the next level. They take this game serious. They know this game can rescue generations and give wealth to generations. So they're serious about it. Unlike when we first got here, there was no seriousness. There was no sense of urgency. There was no desire to win and be dominant whatsoever. Those guys that we brought in here, they have that, and I'm proud of them. Not only I'm proud of them, I'm proud of the coaching staff.
Got him in line.
Probably Gaddy. Gaddy's
Ooh.
probably the one that has turned
Most
on the light
improved?
switch, and he's playing up to his ability. I mean, he can go get it. He can do it. He's a pro.
I
If
mean,
he wants to be dominant, he can be dominant, and that's what he's doing.
it wasn't much to choose from, to be honest with
It's on
you.
the coaches. You can't look past Valley, especially when Valley almost beat us a year ago. So it's hard to look past a team that had you on the ropes last year. Although I know it was inclement weather and the field wasn't up to par, they had us on the ropes. And I know Coach Jansen's going to coach their butts off. So you got to throw the records out of here and say, guys, this is what we got to do. The Sky Report was phenomenal. The coaches did a great job with their presentations today, and the kids are up to the challenge.
We'll speak more about the game Thursday.
Which turnover.
Speak more about it.
I think we've been challenged. We've been pitching dominant from day one. So
Yes, sir. They've been doing it too.
don't underestimate the way they work and what they deserve. They played their butts off as well. And for them to hit that light switch at halftime to come out and show you how they really are and who they really are was phenomenal to me. So don't underestimate them just because they're being dominant. That was the thought process of this entire season. And we're not going to stop there. I love it.
Like that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We just
Of course you like it.
offense, defense, as well as special teams, as well as coaching, support staff as well. It's not just the kids on the field we want to be dominant. We want our support staff as well. The trainers, equipment managers, and everyone supporting this organization. We want everyone to have a winning attitude.
You need a shirt that says
We have
dominance.
a gym full of water.
Need a shirt.
So we should never run out of water.
Okay, hold up.
Never not have water. We have a gym full of water. We just got to get the water over to the stadium. Secondly, all these guys aspire to go to the NFL, don't they? What time are NFL games?
Hey, hold up. I'm glad he addressed that. I'm glad he said it. I'm so glad he said it. Okay, let's have a conversation about that. Because there were so many fans, right? And I'm talking about on the Jackson State side where I was sitting at. Not just from the people that I was speaking to or that I was sitting with during the game, but, you know, just me going around the stadium, even before the game started, people was complaining about the time. And, you know, and it's like, yo, Coach Prime, what he's doing is for the kids that he's coaching. Look, all he wants is the fans to support whatever decision he makes. Because at the end of the day, I think he can decide on what time they play. For what it sounded like he made the choice of Jackson State playing at 1 o'clock. Because, yeah, When you when you get drafted and you playing for the Miami Dolphins or Jacksonville Jaguars, or if you playing out west and you play at 1 o'clock, it is the hottest part of the day. So yeah, so as an athlete, that's why it's so important for you to not only be in shape, but to be consuming water. And as fans who want to support the team and you know it's going to be hot, it's important for you to drink water and water. Not the day before, not the day of, but days. Days before the game is important for you to hydrate yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and check this out. I saw the weather for this upcoming game. It's gonna be just as hot. So if I were y'all, for those that are going to the game, I would advise y'all to drink water. What day is it? It's Tuesday, or Wednesday. I would advise y'all to drink it today. I mean, and look, it's a late start, but you should get a jump on it. If y'all plan on going to the game, drink your water now. Because it's going to be just as hot as it was. It's going to be just as hot. Maybe even hotter. So I just want y'all to be made aware that what Coach Prime just said about the game being at 1 o'clock, because he's preparing his players for them to play 1 o'clock games or 4 o'clock games, not just on the NFL level, but on the CFL level, on spring season level, on whatever professional teams that they play for, they play early. So he's getting them ready. And it's up to the fans to support Coach Prime's decision. Because I heard a lot of people complaining about the time that the game was being played. And I'm like, because I had to play so many 1 o'clock games. I didn't want to do it, but yeah, it's hot out there, so you got to drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. Yeah. Coach Prime is right about that. I like that.
Because I want them to get ready for the NFL.
Yeah.
That's it's going to be. It ain't no shade over the NFL fields. It's indoor stadiums at some schools, but at 1 o'clock, man, we did that on purpose.
I like that. Hey, I like that. I like that. I like that he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't, look, he wants to, like, the players came to Jackson State because they believe in him. Whatever Coach Prime, whatever his decisions that he's making is all for the players that he's coaching. And it's up to the fans to support him. It's up for the fans to support him. And in terms of the water situation, I mean, if there was more water in the gym, yeah, somebody should have went and got it. Because, look, I didn't know. Look, I'm just going around because, look, I was fine. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the duration of me being out there, I was fine. But it was just for me what I'm told that there's no more water. People was waiting in line to get something to drink. I'm not saying that I went and got water and I didn't get none because there was none left. I didn't go and get anything. It's just what I'm told. I'm asking around and people are telling me that there's no more water. I didn't go to find out myself. It is what a lot of people are telling me. Multiple people are telling me. But if there was more water in the gym, then somebody should have done some better management and just got the water from out the gym. So, and then for the amount of water that they were donated, I was thinking, damn, how they run out of water that quickly if they had that much water. But if they had more water, then yeah, somebody should have done better management and just got the water or been notified that there's water in the gym. But like I said, it's just all big misunderstanding, miscommunication, so that y'all know next time, the next home game, which is this weekend, y'all know where they keep the rest of the water. But shout out to Coach Prime. We're gonna do the game review in the next few days or so, man. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say about this, cause oh man, I don't know, man. Coach Dancy, good luck, man.